Thank you, Melanie. I am thrilled to be here to share with you some of the energy and excitement that has existed in the NextGen program in the last few days. But first, I'd like to recognize our NextGen Franchising Global Contest winners. Will our winners please stand and let's give them a big round of applause. Congratulations. Our winners have come from across the U.S. and from around the globe. I can promise you that their enthusiasm and energy and creative and bringing that into the IFA, which I have personally experienced the last few days, have a great future ahead. These folks promise a great future ahead for all of us that are involved in franchising. Let's take a look at what our NextGen winners have been doing this week here in San Antonio. We're looking to attract the best new entrepreneurs around the world, picking selected winners, bringing them here to the convention, and then putting them in an accelerator program so that they become very successful ambassadors for the franchise industry.
NextGen is the future of franchising.
Not only is the proposal process good to think about your business, but if you have a chance to actually come here and participate in it, you'll meet people that you would have never otherwise met in your life.
I didn't know much about international franchising, so coming to NextGen has given me a lot of resources.
The winners gain a lot of experience and connections because they're connected with a mentor who's had at least 5 years experience in franchising. So when they leave, they've got someone that's tracking their progress.
It's really amazing that you get validation from the top people in the world. That's real validation for people who know what they're talking about.
I'm quite happy that we had the opportunity to be mentored by some of the experts worldwide.
I did not, in my wildest dreams, ever think that I'd have a chance to meet CEOs of some of the biggest brands that we see every day.
Other than a few smaller regional events, there's nothing like this that can put everything together and put all the right people in the right place.
This is a really great opportunity for us.
I've received a lot of feedback in terms of how I can build revenues and how I can actually put the franchising model into the business.
It has completely helped to get me to think about the next steps of what I'm going to do with my business. And so I couldn't be more excited and happier to have had a chance to participate in this program.
It's the best place to be if you have franchising plans.
There's nothing you could do for your business that will be better and more effective than being here.
I'd like to give a special thanks to our sister associations, the Council of Franchise of Australia and the Philippines Franchise Association for sponsoring NextGen Global Contests in their countries. Thank you. Also, a very special thank you to Jennifer Cashel, CEO of YSN, for being a sponsor of NextGen. And they have been the backbone of this program, hosting the contest and helping us run this program. During the NextGen contest, we received more than 250 applications from young entrepreneurs all over the world in early stages of developing their franchise business. From these entries, judges selected 20 winners to participate here in San Antonio in the NextGen Accelerator program. On Sunday, they competed in the first round of FranShark, after presenting their concepts and plans to a panel of FranSharks. We had to call it FranShark. What else were we going to call it? Today, the 3 top winners are here, and they will present their concepts to our panel of judges and also to you. A little later, we will show you how you can vote for your favorite NextGen winner and affect the outcome. At this time, I would like to thank Chris Terrell, president of Offerboard, for providing the text-to-vote system and the technology, and for being one of our sponsors today. And Chris is a crowdfunding business, and thank you, Chris. Would you stand up? Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Chris. Our winners today will receive cash awards from all of our sponsors. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our FranSharks. Please welcome Aziz Hashim, Managing Partner of NRD Capital, Dave Mortensen, President and Co-Founder of Anytime Fitness, and Tony Valley, CEO of College Pro. Welcome, judges. At this time, I'd like to announce a special award that the judges have come up with the category of social enterprise franchising. And the next winner of that award is Victor Mahango from Malawi for Agrovet. Victor, will you join me on stage? And Dave, I'd like you to join me. Congratulations. Dave, please join me. I'd like to thank Dave and Anytime Fitness for sponsoring this great award. Yay.
Thanks, job, man.
Victor has a great business that he's trying to franchise in Malawi to help veterinarians eradicate diseases on farms and using a franchise system to distribute through the country. And just a great cause that he's really leaning into. So congratulations again to Victor. Please now join me in congratulating our top 3 NextGen franchise winners, and now let's welcome them. Jai Hobbs, Kathleen Genti, and Carmelo Masala. Congratulations. Carmelo, congratulations. One of the goals of the NextGen program is to help young entrepreneurs in their early stages to help them franchise their business and to focus on the challenges that they face in doing so. We help them in the Accelerator program to develop strategies to meet those challenges and to take their concepts to the moon. Our session today will give our winners a chance to demonstrate what they have learned and present their business opportunities to our panel of FranSharks and to you, the audience. Each NextGen winner will have 5 minutes to describe their business to you all and why it makes a great franchise opportunity. Once all 3 are finished, we will have time for questions and comments from the judges for 2 minutes. At the conclusion of the session, we will show you how to use your cell phones to text your favorite to vote for the winner. So let's get started with Jai.
So, hello everyone. My name's Jai Hobbs, as David said. My wife and I together are the founders of Paleo Cafe. Before we start, I'd like to say a special thank you to David McKinnon, Jen and David from YSN, and Tony from College Pro for putting this whole package together. It's been a fantastic opportunity to come over here and meet everyone, and I can't thank you enough, so thank you. To start, I'd like to introduce Paleo Cafe to you by playing a little short video.
Hard to explain to people that don't follow this lifestyle why you do it and how great it makes you feel. The proof is in the pudding, and that's why we always say to people, just give it a go for 30 days and see how you feel.
We started life in the corporate world and we fell into that grind. We fell into going to work at 7 in the morning, coming home at 7 and 8 at night, grabbing junk food because it was easy and convenient. And compare that to now, we're eating fresh, wholesome food, we're getting enough sleep, we're waking refreshed and energized.
We feel so healthy from the inside and out. It shines through in your eyes, the whites of your eyes. It shines through your skin. You know, for the first time in my adult life, I feel really comfortable in my own skin. Life's short. We all lose loved ones, and some people are taken too early and too young in life. We need to really appreciate our lives and to make the most of them. If we have children, it's even more important to lead by example and to set them up for a wonderful future. We risked everything to open Paleo Cafe and venture into the unknown because we were devastated at the thought that our children could predecease us because of the way that we were eating and the way that we were living. And what's it all worth if that's the outcome?
Living the paleo lifestyle doesn't mean you have to sacrifice on taste or choice or what you love to eat. It's really just optimal health through right nutrition with really good food.
So Paleo Cafe is a revolutionary health food store and cafe based on the most logical philosophy for optimal health, the paleo lifestyle. The paleo lifestyle, put simply, is about eating real food that nourishes your body while avoiding processed food that can be harmful to your health. We discovered paleo through the birth of our first son, Troy. Troy was born with a dairy intolerance, causing him to have severe acid reflux. For the first 5 months of his life, he screamed, spewed, and barely slept. Now, as first-time parents, it took us a while to figure out that this wasn't normal, but after we finally figured it out, we knew we had to do something about it. After adopting paleo, our whole family reaped the benefits. Troy began sleeping through the night, putting on weight, and we met that happy, healthy boy that we now know today. Marliese and I lost weight. Marlise's skin and digestive problems cleared up, and we both experienced improved mental clarity, focus, and overall quality of life. At the time, I was running my own finance business, Marliese was a lawyer, and we decided to open our first cafe in our hometown, Cairns, Australia, in October 2012. We ran that business for the first 12 months and franchised the brand in late 2013. We now have 12 units across Australia, and we opened our first master franchise in New Zealand just last week. In February 2014, we released the Paleo Cafe Lifestyle and Cookbook, which achieved bestseller status in Australia. Late last year, we signed on celebrity chef Pete Evans as our brand ambassador and menu creator. So Pete and his team travel the country, making sure that our chefs' kitchens are trained well and that they're cooking their recipes to standard, and we're the best in the business. We're a market leader, first to market, in a growth industry with strong collaborations, brand trust, and integrity. Now, Paleo Cafe generates its revenue from franchise fees, merchandise, and product sales. Our cafes offer fresh food, drinks, snacks, and what we call our pre-packaged or ready-made meals. Annual average cafe sales in Australia in excess of $1 million per site. Now, 50% of consumers are trying to lose weight. 83% of people believe the term, "you are what you eat." And 88% of customers are willing to pay more for food with healthy attributes. So with the fast food market valued at $191 billion in the US, and healthy eating being the fastest growing food trend, we believe that Paleo Cafe is not only a fantastic business opportunity, but also a solution to this worldwide health epidemic. So we're looking for an astute franchise partner that wants to have a crack, grow this brand throughout the US, and ensure that Paleo Cafe reaches its full potential as a market leader in the real food movement. Thank you.
You forgot to tell everyone that everyone will look like you if they eat at the Paleo Cafe. A question about market size. This is one of the questions I've had for a while.
Yes.
Is this a conversion place? You have to convert people to the paleo diet, or is it just getting people who are on it a place to go and eat out?
Oh no, look, not at all. We're not a cult. We're not going to bang people over the head if they come in and ask for milk in their coffee.
Yeah.
It's just about eating real food. So most people find that if they're living a healthy lifestyle, they're predominantly living paleo, which is eating real food. So it's food for everyone, and our whole concept was trying to bring make healthy living convenient. So our menu reads like a normal menu. The catch is there's no refined sugar, there's no gluten, and there's limited dairy.
Well, you made me hungry, so I'm ready to go eat. So that being said, I'm more interested in knowing, I know you want to expand globally, and that's a great concept to do. I believe in it myself. But what I'm really intrigued by is how are you going to manage some of the things that need to be done to prepare someone to even partner up with you for procurement thoughts? How are you going to think about making sure you're registering the domains, your trademarks, all the things you need to do to be prepared to go global?
Yeah, definitely. Great question. We brought on some experienced partners on our board, probably almost 2 years ago now, to prepare for this. So we brought an experienced general manager in Australia last year. Our trademarks are already registered in the US, the EU, the UAE, Australia, and the UK. Covered by the EU. So that part's already done. For us, we understand that we can't do it all ourselves. So that's why we're chasing an experienced partner that can partner with us, that's got that local area knowledge, that can take this brand where it needs to go.
Right.
Great job, Jai. So I'm the franchisee on the panel, so I'm going to have to get into the unit economic question.
Sure.
Does the food cost of a concept like this be extraordinarily higher than normal because of the fresh ingredients that you use, number one? And number two, what is the EBITDA margin that a franchisee can expect from sales for your brand?
Sure, and I'm talking in Australian language here because that's our
Sure.
experience today. But food cost isn't any higher. It's probably even a little bit better. The reason being is all our produce that's bought in is fresh, yeah? So everything's whole, nothing's been prepared. So we don't centralise our production and send out. So we do save a little bit on our food cost. We do pay a little bit more in labour cost because it is a little bit prep intensive being real food. Our food cost sits around 27, 28%. Our labour cost sits around 34, 35. But because we are a destination rather than a convenience for people, we do find that our occupancy cost is a fair bit lower. So that sits around 7.5%. Which in Australia is pretty good comparatively. EBITDA for the franchisees, good operating franchisee, 12 to 15.
Perfect.
Thank you. Our time is up for Jai, but let's give Jai a great round of applause. Thank you, Jai.
Thanks, Josh.
Our next presenter is from Haiti. Please welcome Kathleen Janty. Congratulations.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kathleen Janty, and I'd like to invite you to go on a journey with me. A journey to not only create success for yourself, but for thousands of others living in poverty. 3 years ago, I started Haiti's first all-natural fruit and smoothie bar, Belfry Fruit Mixes. To give you a better idea of what I'm talking about, imagine if Jamba Juice, edible arrangements, and Pinkberry all came together and had a cute little fruity baby. It would be Belfry. Meaning beautiful fruit in Haitian Creole, Belfry is about using local products to create local jobs to get people out of poverty. This is just a sampling of the wonderful, yummy products that we have, including fruit salads, which we also pre-package and sell to 6 of the largest grocery stores in the country. We also have juices and smoothies that are all customizable. And also, as you can see, we have what we call the Belfry Bouquet, very similar to edible arrangements. So you can only imagine my joy when the CEO of Edible Arrangements had agreed to be my ambassador during this convention. Thank you so very much, Mr. Tariq, and the NextGen team for making this available. And now, I'd like to show you a little bit about how we function in Haiti, in Belfry, AV. As you can see, the staff, we use all natural fruits that are local. The staff has been trained on how to work with these fruits so that we can create the best products available for our customers. Many of these people have never had jobs before, so this is their first job. Some of them don't even have high school degrees. So what is the opportunity before us today? If you come on this journey with me, you're going to help me to create a micro-franchising system for financially vulnerable women. We would be creating jobs, thereby reducing poverty by creating micro-enterprises. These women will be selling our high-quality products through these kiosks that you're going to see, thereby increasing access to our products for our existing customer base. And there's potential in what we're doing. Just in Haiti alone, we estimate that we can have 400 of these micro-franchises within the first 5 years. This will give us the opportunity to create over 1,000 jobs. And there's nothing that says that we couldn't expand to the Caribbean, Latin America, and some African countries. Essentially, any developing country that is looking for a way to give its low-income people an opportunity to make a living. We are currently test piloting these kiosks right now with the help of Mercy Corps, which is an international development organization. The idea would be to convert the existing street vendors into Belfry kiosks. We would provide them with the training and support needed. We would sell them the fruits. We would maintain the kiosk for them. And the fee of the kiosk is $3,500. And there are different ways that they would be able to pay for this, either upfront, through a loan with a microfinance institution, or through the purchase of the fruits. When we did the calculation for this, we realized that a micro-franchisee could earn $25 per day. This is after all of the expenses have been taken out. You might say, $25 a day, that's really nothing for an entrepreneur. But you have to understand, minimum wage in Haiti is only $5 a day. So if you have an opportunity to give these people a chance to make $25 a day, that would be amazing. And so I am asking for some impact investors, some partners, and some advisors to join me on this journey to create the system and to help raise the funds needed to stabilize our operations, as well as launch the first 50 kiosks. Why join me on this journey? I was actually born in Haiti. I left when I was 8 years old, and I came back 25 years later, after the devastating earthquake in 2010. This is actually what's left of my childhood home. After I saw this, I said I had to go back and do something. So I took my 15 years of experience in marketing and management, plus my Babson College degree, and I wrote a business plan for Belfouy, which raised $90,000. But I didn't stop there. I also put in $200,000 of my own dollars, because for me, this is personal. So I ask you, will you please join me on this journey to create success, not only for yourselves, but for others? Thank you very much.
Oh, you're excited about this part, aren't you?
Oh, I'm very excited.
By the way, absolutely love you. Love the concept, love what you're looking to do and what you're trying to achieve. The intrigue I have in this, to be able to build out the scalable model that you want, it takes an amazing team. How are you going to build that?
I'm hoping I can find some people in here. That has been one of my biggest challenges, actually, to be able to get a team together. Don't forget, I spent 25 years in the States, and so coming back home, I didn't really know, I still don't know a lot of people, even though I've been there for a few years now. So that is definitely one of the things that I need to work on, is establishing a team that's going to help me to get to that point.
Okay.
Wonderful job, Kathleen. This is one of the more creative microfinance projects I've seen because of the various ways that the entrepreneur can finance it. Because as we know, that one of the difficulties in such programs is the initial seed capital. But my question is relating to the affordability of the final product for the target segment.
Yes.
Because it appears that these kiosks, will these kiosks be in the outlying areas or major city number one? And if they're in the outlying areas, will the juice actually be affordable to the people who will be consuming it?
That's really a great question. Actually, the kiosks will be in major cities where our existing customer base is. One of the biggest complaints that our existing customers have is that in order for them to have our product, they have to come to our locations. And if we can make ourselves available and spread access to our products, we'll be able to service our customers better. And so we don't currently have plans to go out to the outlying areas, but just to give you an idea of affordability, our average product is only $2 US, so it would be okay.
One of your biggest issues is going to be converting the local vendors to your system.
Yes.
What do you see as the biggest challenges to do that? There's a lot of people here that convert franchisees. What do you see as the biggest challenge there?
I think the biggest challenge for us is going to be to get them to stop doing things the way that they used to do things and to go in with our system. Because we follow a very rigorous process to make sure that the fruits are sanitized and they're washed properly and they're stored properly. And the one thing that I'm a little concerned about is that if they run out of fruit, that they'll just turn around and buy it anywhere as opposed to taking it from us. That's why we've established a system, a rigorous system to check regularly that they're doing what they're doing, that what we gave them correspond to the amount that is sold, and really have some checks and balances to make sure that that works.
Great.
Thank you. Our time is up. Well, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you. Our next winner is Carmela Marcella from our friendly country to the north, Canada. Carmelo? Go hit it.
Hi everyone, my name is Carmelo Marcella. I'm founder and president of SprayNet. I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can in the short 5 minutes that we have. So SprayNet, actually what we do is we are the most cost-effective way to boost a home's curb appeal. As you can see on there, that house we did in 1 day. So the owner leaves in the morning, comes back in the afternoon, they come home to a new house. So same thing with this home, same thing with this home. So we're able to paint what most people think you can't paint. So how we did it? Well, our challenge was really to bridge the gap between conventional painting, brush and roller painting, and factory painting. Conventional painting, everybody knows what that is, painting wood with a brush and roller. It's a great service. There's a lot of painting franchises out here. However, there was an opportunity. I actually started as a college pro franchisee. And I saw the opportunity when people would ask me to do certain services that we weren't able to do. So I looked into how they do it in the factory, and then we said, well, what if we can bring the factory to the homeowners? And that's essentially what we did. So we took the pros of the factory and the on-site, and that's how we came up with our commitment to our customers. So we go from formulation to application. We give a like-new factory finish. We're quick and cost-effective. Everything we do is done in one day. We offer a 15-year warranty on exterior painting projects, and all of our products are water-based. So you're probably wondering what's the difference between regular painting and us, what makes us so special. So how we did it is a combination of chemistry, our software, our hardware, and then it comes back full circle. So all three of these things, so I'll start with the chemistry. We've actually have our own proprietary formulation. We're at the forefront of waterborne technologies. So we've actually custom formulated these industrial waterborne technologies to be able to apply them on site. How do we take something that's complex and make it repeatable so that our franchisees can do it? That's where the software comes in. The software, when they punch in on a job site, we actually have all the parameters, and we're able to weather adjust our paint. That's really the secret. So we are able to slow it down and speed it up so we have consistency across our whole system. Then the hardware. That actually increases operational efficiency for our franchisees. We actually have a patent-pending mobile chamber where a franchisee puts in a front door, presses a button, it gets sprayed, it gets cured while they're doing other stuff. Decreases labor costs, good for marketing, and it looks good for my presentation today. So formulation to application is the heart of it, but that's our concept. In order to have a good concept, you need good people to execute it. So that's really the secret. It's really our team. So I just have a couple of our team members here. I wish that we could have flew them in, but it would have been pretty expensive for a startup franchise. But this is our team. So we have a ton of experience. All these people have been working with me from the beginning. Our managing director has 35 years of international franchising experience. So he's the white hair behind the organization. You need a bit of white hair sometimes. Brings the experience. And then, so this is really why this could work. So there's been $65.3 billion spent in the US on exterior replacements and property improvements, 39% for curb appeal, 26% for return on investment, and 21% for outdoor living and lifestyle. Technically, they should all choose SprayNet, because we are the best at curb appeal, return on investment, and outdoor living and lifestyle. More particularly, $13 billion was spent on replacing siding and doors and windows. And we're by far the best alternative to replacement. We give the same benefits as new, but at a fraction of the cost. So quickly, I'll run through our milestones. Started the business in 2010, rebranded in 2013. I was a franchisee. I always started this business with a franchise in mind. So in 2014, sold my first 2 franchises as a test. They both had enormous success, bought a second territory. And that was actually in March of 2014. And I'm proud to say by March of 2016, this year, we will have sold out Canada completely. So our next goal is to really the US, hit the US franchise development. We'll be in 50 territories in Canada by the end of this year. Well, actually, in the next couple of months. We've done such a good job that people have actually said, shut up and take my money. This is actually a real snip from our Facebook page. This person has been looking for this service. Once she realized that this service existed, I thought this was good to show, because this is at what point people really want this service. So I'd like to show you a short video, because I only have about a minute left. I'd just like to finish with my favorite tagline. Our service offers an excellent return on investment to homeowners and, as a result, our franchise partners. Thank you.
You're ready, aren't you?
I'm ready.
So that's a great job. So this is a story of franchisee turned franchisor, so I'm done. No questions.
Market size. So whenever someone puts 63 billion and 13 billion, what's your real market
penetration?
You think you can get? Because this is some people have, this is new to people, right?
Yeah, so there's definitely an awareness play here. We've noticed that in our mature territories, when we map them out and the amount of single detached homes, we actually can go as high as 0.5% market penetration, and we just scratched the surface. We just recently launched our brick stain, and almost every home that we weren't able to do before is because they were in brick. So now we actually just doubled our market size.
Right.
So let's say 65 billion, let's say 13 billion. Even if we go to 0.3%, that's like $400 million that we can do annually in the US alone.
Three things I love. Love your innovation, right, and creativity with it.
Thank you.
I love the proprietary delivery mechanism that you've created, and I love the fact I don't know if you've breathed yet since you stepped up on this stage. So those are the three things that I absolutely love.
Thank you.
My one thought on this is, as you scale, you've done a great job through Canada, but you're going to be going to other markets.
Yep.
The word that no one probably loves in this room is really managing compliance. How do you ensure compliance for customer satisfaction?
So consistency is your question, I guess, throughout the chain?
It's really the consistency, but the delivery to guarantee the actual individuals delivering that product are delivering it to the standards that you expect.
So I spoke about the white hair at our business. So he's actually hired a team to we have e-learning on our software. So basically every employee that's hired by the franchisees actually has to go through our training. So there's training videos, they actually get certified, they have a test that they have to pass. So it goes all the way down to the employees of the franchise partner. And then it all comes down to having good people. So choosing the right franchise partners who will deliver your values all the way through to the end consumer.
And I'm going to challenge you, one follow-up question to that.
Yep.
You deliver it, I think you got great onboarding, I think you have the training, but how do you ensure it was done right?
Oh, we actually, okay, so it's full circle. So our software actually sends a customer assurance report to all the customers. So we're able to, we have all the KPIs. So we're able to measure customer satisfaction, their labor. We have business coaches that every week talk to the franchisees. We know everything full circle with the software. Perfect.
Thank you, Carmelo. Let's hear it. All right, can I have Jai and Kathleen join us back on stage? Let's hear it for our finalists this year. What a great group, huh? While our FranSharks are conferring, here's how you can participate in choosing the NextGen winner today. Take out your cell phone, and each winner has a code. So if you want to vote for one of those, we're going to give you a number to text that code to. And so, for example, if you want to vote for Carmelo, you would text the word IFA, the letters, and the number 1 to the number 22333. The phone number is the same for all the candidates, just what's inside the text is different. So if you're voting for Jai, you're voting IFA 2 to the number 22333. Or if your vote is for Kathleen, you're voting for IFA 3 to the number 22333. I'm going to go and see what the judges are thinking. Please vote as we speak.
Just looking that way.
What? It's so nerve-wracking. What?
10 more seconds to vote. All right. The judges have conferred, and they have come up with an amazing decision. They decided to punt, and they're going to let you pick the finalists. So we're going to give you 30 more seconds. You can only vote once. It'll block you if you try to vote twice. But tell the person beside you, get that thing out of your purse, punch in the number, we want everyone in here to vote. So we're going to have about 20 more seconds. All right, the voting window has closed, and no one knows who the winner is, and we're going to do the reveal now. Please. Oh, it's Carmelo! Congratulations. Come on up here for a photo. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, audience. Thank you all for being a part of this amazing NextGen movement and the FranShark program. I'd like to give, again, one more round of applause to the winners. Thanks to our panel and to our sponsor, OfferBoard. Thank you for providing the technology for the vote today. And thank you all for being part of NextGen. Thank you.